Please watch Cricket Lover with Imran Server.
Hi cricket lovers, this is Liman from Los Angeles, California. Right now I'm going to talk about the next test match which was played against India and England. And this test match was, I think India had, in this test match particularly I would say that Indian team was in mental disintegration, they call it. The mental was under pressure, the mindset wasn't there for Indian team, and that's how this was very unfortunate thing that India lost its test match too. Despite that they have a very good bowling side, very good batting side, and they do it all good. But then in this test match again, India was not really convincing. This is right here. In this test match, I will tell you that. See, England is a different country. England is a different country. It's not Australia. It could be a little bit like, what do you call it? New Zealand weather is right there. This weather was like that. It was a little bit, I think the weather was washy, damp. Weather was pretty damp, and the air was pretty heavy. And England, they won the toss, and it was very good for them. The Joe Root got lucky, and he put this India into bat, and Indians were all out to 107 runs. 107 runs. In this one, I can't really tell you who the Kohli made only 22, 23, and Ashwin, the best scorer, he made 29. And my cricketer was from the bowling side. I'll tell you that Anderson, 13.2 overs, 5 million, 20 runs, 5 wickets. Again, 32.2 overs, 5 million, 20 runs and 5 wickets. That's a terrific bowling. I mean, I would say this was extraordinary piece of bowling by this guy, and I'm sure the Indian batsmen, they ground on this, and they hummed, and it was not really convincing batting from England, from India. That's why they were all at 107 runs. And I'm right here, and then this one's at the Anderson, Broad 10 overs, 2 made and 37-1, and then Ox 6-19-2, and Sam Curran 6-26-1. And then England came into bat, and like if you remember, I was talking to you about England weather. If the weather is good, the ball stops doing all different things. And because with the air it moves, with the air it does different things. Because it's a leather when it gets washy or damp, then what happens? The ball starts doing itself, like it starts moving, because heavier. When you push the ball is going like this in the air, and that's what happens. It did all the stuff. And when England were batting, they made 396 runs. 396 runs England made. I can tell you now, Cook 21. Now who was the guy who made? The Ox made 137 runs, and Bairstow 93. These are the big scores. And Sam Curran made 40 runs. He hit 1 6 and 5 4s, and this was the best one right here. To my mind, this was very, very good batting from England. And they also, Joe Root got lucky. The weather was good in first day. Like I tell you all the time, in the test cricket, a different cricket. In the test cricket, you have to perform good in first day. Whatever you do first, you have to do it good. That's what happened. England bowled well, they got lucky, they got away with it. They got lucky, and they sent all Indian out, they sent them out on 107, and then they made 396. And then Sam, Sharma, not really well. And then what's his name? Mohammad Shami, 96 runs, 93-96, 3 wickets. And then the Pandya, 70.1, 66 runs, 3 wickets. And that was the topper from the bowling from India. Ishant Sharma, 22, Manu runs, 1 wicket. So when you in the test match, when you give these many runs away, then nothing is left. What do you call that? They don't in test match, in test match, it gets very tough when you have this kind of bowling against this kind of batting side. If you don't bowl well, there's no chance for you to do anything. That's what happened with this in Indian bowling side. They couldn't get them out like they did, because when they were batting, the weather was doing everything. And then again, when Indian came into bat again, they couldn't do anything again. This, I think that's what they call it, the mental disintegration. That's what happened. The Indian batting set went to the mental pressure. Look at this: Vijay 0, Rahul 10, Mr. Pujara 17, Rahul 13, Kohli 17, Pandya 26, and then Ashwin 33. So they ended up all the best they could do. They could preserve this treasury. They made only 130 runs, all out, and that was not a good. That was not really good batting side. Look at Henderson 12, 23, 4, Broad 16, 44, 4, Ox 10, 22, 4. So that's what it is. That's in England bowled very well. England bowled vibrant type of delivery against these guys, and they had a resounding test match. This one particularly, I mean, Indian batted really slacker's way. They could not perform that well, and that's what happens in this match against England, the second test match. The second test match went down the drain again. I think the Indians, they got the mental pressure on them, that the weather and all that. If you see, I was talking to you guys before the test match even starts about England and all that. So what happened in the first test match, England gave a uppercut in body language. You go from here, you give the punch. So in other words, India lost the first test match. So then when they went under pressure, when they got into pressure, they couldn't get away from, they couldn't get out. So India lost the second test too, which is really, really unfortunate. To my mind, Indian batsmen are the one of the top batsmen in the world. There's no doubt about that. But this mental thing, they lost everything down they let go everything down the drain. So that's why they couldn't do anything. I'm hoping the next test match, which is third test match, I think they always wake up after a few cramps, like they did against South Africa and South Africa. Next test match, they will perform well. They should perform well in next test match. It's very important for them to come back in this test, because Indian batting is the best batting line in the world. And I want to say something more against Indian batting. They dropped what's his name, Shikhar Dhawan. He's a different class player. You cannot drop this kind of batsman. Shikhar Dhawan is a different type of batsman. He is a prodigality batsman, He's a different player. He's a top class player. He plays all the shots in test match. In these kind of matches, you have to get the batsman right. In the second test match, that's when India lost. They dropped him. I hope that India will bring that Shikhar Dhawan back into the team, because he's a quality player. He likes to play the shots. He reminds me some sort of Sayyid Anwar kind of class. He had that kind of shots. So you cannot drop these kind of batsmen. I hope to Lord that India should bring him back. Whatever the time he spends on the crease, this is good for the India, and that's what Indian will do. So this test match, India lost second test too, because that was, I would say, in this test match, in first test match, they had management failed, didn't read the wicket well and all this, and in this test match, they lost because of mental pressure. They had too much pressure on them. They lost it, and I'm pretty sure in the third test match, India will come back and give them an uppercut. Uppercut means a punch from the bottom to knock it down, and he will do good in next test match. I hope from my Lord that Indian will do good, because I want to see the comparative cricket in this test match. Again, three test match to go, and India needs to come back and win that I'm reading the test match very, very convincingly. And this is what it is. I would say that India need to come back, and give me confidence type of a victory against England. I want them to win. It's very important. It's very important that India wins next test match, which is going to be third one, so India can show the world, look, if I'm losing, I have a guts to come back. This is Imran Sarwar for Los Angeles, California. I want you to please show me some love, and also ring the bell, and watch my show, please. You have my email number right there, which is imransarwar62@yahoo.com. imransarwar62@yahoo.com. Please give me a suggestion. I'm here to look forward and talk about that. Is there anything I can add into it? Please show me again. Ring the bell. Show me some love. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye bye.
This is a homage beat.
This is Imran Sarwar from Los Angeles, California. Your cricket show, Cricket Lover with Imran Sarwar. Today I'm very fortunate I have a club, San Diego Cricket Club. This club had produced very good fast bowlers and very good batsmen. So here I'm going to start with the skipper. Please.
JD Preddy. Hi, I'm Rishi. How you doing? I am Gaurav.
Hello, this is Raj. Hey, this is Chandu.
Yeah, I was playing in the morning. You bought some good delivery, brother.
Thank you.
Bala. I'm Chandu Paul.
Sir, if you don't mind.
Oh yeah. Hi, Pratik here.
Hi, my brother.
Hi.
Raj.